Hi, guys! It's April, and we are going to find out what image you guys voted for me to color next today. So, I put out a poll both on Twitter and on my community tab here on YouTube. Tried out some new features. Turns out you guys kind of like them, and I'm excited about that. But I have a page in each of these 4 coloring books that I put up to vote. So each of these coloring books I have not colored in before, which is why I put them up there. Plus, I wanted to use markers this time because we just got done with that big Kincaid coloring pencil. So I wanted to get back to markers for a little while. So each of these pages are single-sided, so I could use any kind of marker that I wanted to use if that's the direction I ended up going. I do have flip throughs for each of these coloring books as well if you want to see all of the pages in each of them. I believe I've linked those down below if you want to go check those out. But do that after this live stream, after you figure out who's won. So the first page that was up for vote was in the mythographic Dream Garden. This is by Fabiana Anitozo. And this one is so cute. This is I call it the Unknown Garden. It reminds me a little bit of the Pokemon unknown creatures that you can catch. So this is my Unknown Garden. I thought it was cool and thought it might lend itself to some cool cosmic kind of coloring. The second one I just thought was adorable. This one is in mythographic Voyage by Joseph Kattenbang. This has an Alice in Wonderland type feel. This whole coloring book does. But the one I put up for vote was this tea dragon, or the tea dragon. Wow. This tea fox. I'm going to drink some more coffee because apparently words are hard for me right now. This tea fox, I don't know. There's something so sweet about it and so innocent. And it lends itself to possibly doing some spring type color, so some of those softer pastel type tones. I don't normally color in pastels, so I might try something new on this page, but that's what was kind of calling me in this book. Then we have the mythographic Cosmic Spirit. This one is also by Fabiana Anitozo. This one is based around like tarot cards. And so in this one, I picked Taurus because I myself am a Taurus. And there was something just, I don't know, just called to me in this page. There is a lot of crystals, and I've had some interesting time with crystals in the past. If you've been with me for my journey, you know that I have colored a Kirby Rosen page that was all crystals, and it took me well over a year to finish just because of the complexity I added to the crystals. But I had to put this one in because it's part of me, I guess. And then last but not least, we have the mythographic Dreamweaver by Alessandra Fusi. And this is the Cosmic Cat. This one, I don't know. There's just something so odd about this picture. I am an avid sci-fi reader and watcher and consumer of all things. So once again, this one was leaning more towards that cosmic style where you've got like some of those bright purples and pinks and blues and greens all set on a black. Plus it had a cat. I don't know. It seemed like it would be extremely fun to color, so I put it in the vote as well. But I can't color all of these. I mean, I can, but I can't color them all at the same time on stream. So the next image that we are going to be doing for this live stream was actually pretty well, okay, not unanimous. It had a pretty oh my gosh, I can talk. Had a pretty strong voting base. It had nearly 50% of the votes. It had 100% of the votes on Twitter, but it had 42% of the votes here over on YouTube, and that would be this adorable sea fox. And I think some of you guys were kind of feeling the spring vibes in this as well. This one's going to be such a joy to color. I'm going to move the rest of these out of the way. So we have this spring fox. And I think I do want to use markers, but I think it's going to have to be a finer tipped marker on this page. I do have my new set of Tombow ABT alcohol-based markers that I think might be fun to use on this, or I could just use my Tombow markers. I don't think I want to do watercolor this time around because I'm still figuring out watercolors. And the last fox picture we did, I attempted to use watercolors and I'm not 100% happy with that picture. So I think I'm going to stick with my finer markers. So I'm going to let you guys help me decide if I'm going to do my Tombow alcohol or just my regular Tombow water-based. I've also got some of my generic water-based markers that I could use as well. So I would love to get your thoughts on what I should use on this picture neck. Maybe I will put a poll out and see what you guys think. I've also got a couple of other things in the works. I have this beautiful set of colored pencils that I just picked up. So I'm going to start playing around with these a little bit, and I think you will probably see a coloring chart come out for these guys and what these colors look like when they're on paper. I have a new organizing system for my Holbein colored pencils that I'm going to bring to you guys as well, along with my combined Polychromos and Holbein coloring chart. I've also picked up these flashcard binder things. Now, why did I pick these up? So I know there are some people who are a little bit harder of hearing that watch my videos sometimes. And because this is a live stream, it doesn't do closed captioning very well. And I have seen this on other channels before, that they have little cards made up of a color swatch, and then it's got the information of whatever utensil that they're using. So like a color swatch, and they'll say Polychromos, and then it'll have the color number and the color name, so that while they're using it, they can have it like just set to the side so that people know what they're using, even if it wasn't verbally said. So I think I want to try making up several of these for my Holbeins, my Polychromos, probably my Tombows, and my Copic in Faber-Castell Pitt pens. I don't know how far I'll get with just these mini flashcards. It just might be a project that I do slowly over time and figure it out. But they come with little rings that it can be clipped together or pulled apart, however you decide. I don't know if this will be helpful for you guys, but it's something I'm thinking about doing. Also, before I close out, because this is something that we're going to start next weekend, I have been doing these live streams for over 6 years now. And they've always been on Sunday at this time, at 11 Central, my time. But I'm thinking about playing around with it a little bit and having it either on Sunday at this time or Saturday at this time. or just moving it around depending on how my schedule just hits. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I would love to get your guys' input, what the best stream time is for you. So there might be 2 polls going at the same time right now. So I might have a poll up for what you think I should color this page with, and then a poll about my stream times. So there's the possibility that I want to keep on streaming every weekend. But I know sometimes life gets in the way and I need a little bit of flexibility on what day on the weekends it is. So maybe Saturday at 11 Central, or maybe Sunday at 11 Central, or maybe there's a better time on the weekends that works for you guys. So look for that poll as well. It'll probably be coming out on Monday, both of these polls. And then I'll let you guys vote for it all week. And then we'll kind of come back together next weekend and see how everything sits. Otherwise, I think I have babbled long enough. I have a couple of puppy dogs who want a lot of love right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm not going to withhold that. I do hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I do hope to see you guys back again next weekend. And I think that's all. I would love to hear your comments down below on any of the things that I just showed you or what you want to see on this channel. I love that each and every one of you guys are here, and I heard your beautiful faces. Bye.